Hello. Hello. Welcome everyone to our Saturday business workshop. Hi, hope everyone have a great day. So we start here with full energy, okay? So today we have our senior George Carrigaris and also Sharon and also Tommy to share about how to grow our new skin business. Okay, so very excited with these sections. So if you don't know me yet, I'm Shireen. I'm from Malaysia, mom of one kids, and now we are locked down. But thanks, our business is on Zoom and all online, so we can proceed. Everything's still like the same, you know. So very appreciate. I know Nu Skin so that I can work from home and with my kids and my family. So that's a very good one. And okay, so I think I pass to Sharon. So let's get started. Okay, everyone. Yeah.
Thanks, Shireen. Thank you so much. I'm going to play a quick video just for all the new people. Why Nu Skin, and then we'll get into, so today's agenda, just a quick announcement, just today's agenda. We are going to hear from regarding Pharmanex products, and then we've got Galvanic Spa as well. We're going to talk about the power of ADR, how you can build residual business through something called ADR. I know in Asia, you call it reward. It's a similar concept. And then we're going to go over to George. George is going to talk about the money, how you're going to be earning the money with Nu Skin. And then with Tommy talking about really the power, again, how you choose business and why he chose Nu Skin, right? So anyway, I would really encourage, if you don't have it already, to grab a notebook and a pen, and we'll get started, okay? So I'm just going to share my screen. Sorry, I think it's coming to my headphone, isn't it? Is it coming through my headphone? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can't hear.
Yeah, it's just coming through here. I don't know. Hang on. It's coming through here and I don't know how to disconnect it. Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Entrepreneur has to.
Can you guys hear that now? Yeah.
Yes.
Powerful partnerships, people or teams or companies they can link up with. In Nu Skin, we have two powerful partnerships. One is with the corporation Nu Skin. Nu Skin Enterprises is phenomenal. And you stop and think about a real business and a real company. What does it take in the network marketing arena to create a real opportunity, a real company? It's a lot more than just saying, hey, you can get in on the ground floor, or we got the latest juice, or we got this or that, or whatever the story is, okay? It takes decades of consistent focus, proven management, real investment, real R&D, real leadership in the field, people working together in a way to create a business that continually grows and expands. Today we sit here and we look at Nu Skin and we say, okay, what a phenomenal company. 26 plus years in business. Been through good times, been through bad times, up economies, down economies. There's a management team that understands how to run this business in all kinds of economic climates. This is an incredible company that's out there with a Dun & Bradstreet 5A1 rating. Most companies have lost their 5A1 rating in this last economic downturn the last 3 years. Nu Skin has maintained that rating for 17 years in a row. That is remarkable. So you're talking about a company that performs financially, listed in the top 100 most trustworthy public companies by Forbes magazine last year. That just doesn't happen because, you know, you're a good guy or something. It's because you've performed and you've done it consistently year after year after year. That's something that you can feel like you can bet your future on. You don't want to bet it on something that has no track record, has no history, no proven management, no kinds of ratings. You know, nobody knows who they are. Why would you do that? Not a wise move. A business that's operating in 51 countries around the world. Do you know somebody from another country? Maybe you're from another country. Would you like to do business in other countries? I personally have a business that never sleeps. I make money 24/7. We go to sleep in the United States. It's okay. Asia wakes up. Asia goes to sleep, that's okay. Europe wakes up. Europe goes to sleep, that's all right, because America's going to wake up next. And all the time, people are using Vitality, they're using their galvanic spas, they're putting on their transformation, they're swallowing their life back. We just make money 24/7. Can you imagine a business like that? What would happen to you if you built a business that was unfortunately on Main Street in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, or any other place where a natural disaster, a flood, a fire, an earthquake, something comes along and you sunk your entire life's work into a location, into a city, making a name or reputation. And you're one of the few that actually made it and your business worked and it's making money. You want to will it to your kids and all of a sudden, bam, in a nanosecond, it's all gone. It's over. How would you like to have a business that's not based anywhere? It's just kind of out there in the cloud. It's kind of really nowhere. It's just this network of people that are linked together globally. A business no flood can sweep away. No earthquake can knock it down. No fire can burn it up. What about a business like that?
I always get so excited watching that video. We're going to turn over Tommy. I don't know whether you can hear me, Tommy Lee. Tommy. We're going to turn over to.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Tommy. Hi.
Hi.
Tommy, did you want to introduce Yen to talk about the supplement, and then Chuk Nguyen to talk about Galvanic, please? Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Sharon. Okay, so really good. Thanks for organizing this event. So the next part, I think, as Sharon introduced, we'll talk about some of our Pharmanex products from amazing supplement products from our company. And the next speaker will be our leader, our Emerald leader, Yen Chen. Hello, Yen, are you there? You know what, Sarah? I think because people are not expecting.
Hello,
Sorry. Yeah,
I'm
so
here.
please go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, I just I just want to get a coffee, but it's okay. Don't worry. Good morning. How are we? Today I'm so excited to be here with you because I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, but it's okay. I try my best. I'm here today to I just want to introduce myself. I'm Yen Chen from Melbourne. I'm so excited to be here today to share with you about the products, Wispan and Life Hack supplement. That were the first products I have tried this. And the outcome, wow, everyone know, it's amazing, amazing. I love it. I just want to tell, before I took Wispan and Life Hack, my health were not 100%. Then after a few months, I took around two bottles of this and Life Hack, and then I can see my skin look healthier and my physical performance has been improved a lot. Like my arm and shoulder are not such sore as before. And you know, also Wispan support my metabolism with its unique nutritional. And you know, my tummy had a big problem before. My stomach problem have decreased, that get better. You know, and my friends and my family, you know, couldn't see for a few months. And when they're around me, they so realize my appearance had changed. And they say, they ask me, they say, Yen, you look different. You look healthier. And I say, oh, that's so true. That's so true. I am. Yeah, I'm look so healthier. Yeah, that's why I'm here by today until over 3 years. I'm still running a Nu Skin business. That's why my sharing in the morning, and thank you for listening. If anyone want to know something about supplement, I'm so experienced about the supplement. If someone want to know more, I will tell you, and I'm happy to tell you everything. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, Yan, for sharing your experience with the products. So are we going to introduce the next person, Sharon, or what's happening? Okay. I think the next bit we're going to talk about is some of our other range of products, amazing product that make us look younger, look after our skin and the beauty. And that's next speaker will be our diamond leader, Cook Nguyen. Hello, Cook, are you there? There she is.
Yeah, hello, hello, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy, for introducing me for everyone. Thank you for everyone. Hello, everyone. Today, I'm very happy to sharing something. My name is Cook Nguyen. I'm from Melbourne. I'm work for Nu Skin more than 2 years.
Hello, Cook. You mute. Can you unmute?
Oh, sorry.
Yep. Better now.
Everyone, sorry. Hello, I'm Tommy. Today, I'm very happy to sharing some my story. My name is Cook Nguyen from Melbourne. I work for Nu Skin for more than 2 years, and I very love the products for Nu Skin. Today, I'm very happy to sharing the wonderful Nu Skin products. In which my favorite products is the Lumi, the Lumi Cleanser, the Lumi Nu Skin facial cleanser, and Galvanic Spa Home Beauty Device. The first one is, you see, in the Lumi Spa. Is it the Lumi Spa Nu Skin facial cleanser? Is the premium beauty device for the first time with the is exclusive A-Glock technology concepts. It's one device, 2 minutes for 7 benefits. Cleanse the skin from the depth inside, helping to remove dirt, oils, and the makeup reduce. Even out skin tones and brighten skin, make the skin shiny, full subside, reduce new skin cell, and regenerate and nourish healthy skin cell. And the size one help skin fitness and electricity. It's very beautiful, and I very loved it. I'm just using 2 times a day, but I get a lot of benefit from this. The second one I want to tell you about the Galvanic Spa Home Beauty Device. When I use it, it's the result is very amazing result. So the first one I want to tell you is about help the facial skin become smooth and firm. The second one is the facial wrinkle prevents aging, repel dark spots and dark spot on the face, help the brightest brighten skin and return skin elasticity, remove impurities from the surface on the skin, revitalize skin, help to relax facial skin, and prevent signs of the darkens and dark spot and dark circle under eyes, and help to relax facial skin, prevent signs of dark skin. I just using this one 2 times a week, but the skin had to notice able results. I'm very happy to sharing these two machine device. It's very fantastic. So very lady or the man can use this. Thank you for sharing today, and thank you for listening to my story.
Awesome. Thank you, Cook, for sharing your experience with the beauty product, especially the Galvanic Spa and the Lumi Spa. there is one great result that I can see from you is compared to about a year and a half ago, your English wasn't this great, but now after joining Nu Skin, you have massively improved your English speaking, so it's great. Yep, congratulations. Okay, so if anyone want to know more about the beauty products, you can do your own diligence or speak to your appliance, and you know, or maybe anyone else in your team who have experience with the beauty product should be able to share some experience with you. Okay, Sharon. So what next?
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you so much. I will come back to you regarding the business. But thanks a lot. I just wanted to share, like right now, as you know, that, you know, we all are all around the world, we all going through the same thing, right? I think health is such an important thing, and also mental health is such a big topic. So, and I always link mental health to my physical health, because how I feel physically really affects how I feel mentally. Some of the products that you may want to consider as part of your daily regime. Of course, we like to take care of our skin, but I always think that our skin is such a big, major part of our organs that the supplements, how we take care of ourselves inside, really reflects through. So these are some of the products that I take on a daily basis. So you may want to consider that. I know that Yen talked about the Y-Span. So very quickly, for those people that do not know Y-Span, because Yen talked about how amazing that makes her feel, a great story. That's the same for me as well. So the most easiest way to think about Y-Span is all the superfood from around the world. Okay, the scientists have looked at how different communities have aged or aged really well, and looked at what food they eat, and they've actually put that into here. So that is the most, I think, the most easiest way for myself to explain that to people. And what they call this is a systemic anti-aging supplement. So you want to write that down. Systemic meaning that it helps you or helps us to age, or healthy aging from our head to our toes. Okay, so talking about our cardiovascular health, our digestive health, our immunity, basically everything from head to toe. It is an excellent product, and I just think it's such an easy product to talk about, because it's not taking anything synthetic, is all natural. Okay, and the biggest thing about this, it actually helps us to reduce our inflammation, because there's a lot of, if you Google inflammation to health, there's a lot of studies to say that inflammation causes a lot of lifestyle diseases. And then this really, and of course, we don't make any claims in Nu Skin, and we don't want to make any claims or diagnosing anything, but there's a lot of research about that. Okay, so this is, and the way to take it, yeah, and I'm sure you do it like this, is 2 tablets in the morning and 2 at night. Okay, so that's the way you take it. And for those people that don't know what it looks like this. So it actually has fish oil in there. So if you look at that, it's got fish oil. It has resveratrol, which is from red wine. It's got a lot of goodness in there. So you take it, it's good for your skin, but also for your internal health as well. I'm going to also talk about ADR, how you can actually include that in your ADR or your reward, so that it actually makes it so much such a great way to build your business. So imagine you taking this, but also recommending this to your customer as well. The next product that I take really quickly is something called R-Square. This really helps me with my vitality, my energy, my alertness. And again, I think right now we all need that. So my husband and I, we take that on a daily basis. So we take 6. So whether it's 6 in the morning or 3 in the morning and 3 at lunchtime, really helps me. And the night one really helps to cleanse my cells. I'll give you a quick story. My mom is 81 this year. And in the last few years, she really discovered really hard to sleep. And I don't know, I mean, the last 2 years, I don't know whether it's because of what's happening. She just finds it really hard to sleep. So I gave her the night formula, the night one for this. and that really helps her to have a really restful sleep. So again, I think that is such a great product for all of us right now. The next one is called Reishi Max. Okay, I really highly recommend this. I know George takes this on a regular basis. I take this, and I'm just reading out here. And the best way to really follow Nu Skin policy and procedure is that the benefits that we can get from the product information page. And by the way, all these products, there is a product information page that you can find in your back office. Whatever it says on the benefits, you pretty much can copy and paste, okay? And that is accordance to Nu Skin policy. So that we fall. And it says to help to support healthy immune system function. So immunity is such a big word, and I don't think I need to go into why that would really help, especially now. So this product, as you can see, this is a reishi mushroom, and that's actually been used in some culture for centuries for immunity. It is very expensive, but the hard thing about it is actually cracking what they call the spores, because it's really hard to actually get the active ingredients in, get the ingredients out, the active ingredients. So Nu Skin has found a proprietary way to do that. So yeah, so that's reishi, and I take that 2 in the morning and 2 at night. So whenever I feel like I don't feel 100%, I always make sure that I've got this. Okay, so this is another product that I highly recommend, especially now. Behind me, I also have tea green. Tea green is very good for your antioxidants. And again, we know the benefits of antioxidants, right? They help us to fight free radicals that we can get from stress, we can get from environmental. So really gives us that defense. One of the saying that I love is that we can't control what goes around outside of us, but we can definitely control ourselves, right? How we built that immunity. And then the last product is, of course, what Yen talked about, LifePak. I love LifePak. It's a product that I've been taking for many years, and that really helps build your foundation. So now I'm going to share my slide with you regarding using a really powerful system called ADR. Really, ADR stands for Automatic Delivery Rewards. I know in Asia, you guys call it ARO, which is Automatic Reorder. And you can, it's the same principle, okay? Using that system for ourselves, for our own consumption, but also using that and introducing that to our customers is such a great way right now, because a lot of people are looking for supplements and they know the benefits of supplements, or they want to really get into it. So you might want to take down some notes regarding that, okay, regarding what I'm going to show. Okay, so ADR can really save you money and also make you money as well, okay, when you're buying things. So the myth is, I can buy the same products cheaper elsewhere. Some people may say that, however, I very much doubt that. And also the quality of Nu Skin Pharmanex supplement products as well. And some of you may or may not know this, but the products, the quality is actually what they call pharmaceutical grading. So they have the pharmaceutical grading, but using Eastern ingredients in a lot of our supplements, okay? So really, consider time that you spend going to the store. Now that we don't want to go to the store, and actually we're encouraged not to go out to the store. I'm living in Sydney, is in full lockdown. Consider the time actually spent at the store, the cost of your vehicle, actually also the cost of buying something that is less superior, inferior product, and also consider giving someone else the profit from your purchase rather than buying from your own business, okay? So the fact is ADR saves you a lot of money and saves you a lot of time, especially over the long term as well. Okay, so I'm going to look at a few products. I'm going to choose 5 products that you can really do your numbers on. So I'm going to compare this real quick product called the whitening toothpaste. And sometimes people say, oh, Sharon, you know, ADR, you know, Nu Skin products, expensive, blah, blah, blah. But really, let's just look at the facts, and then that way we can determine. Because one of the things that I find about people is once someone said, it just kind of pass along, but no one actually knows the truth or the facts, or they seldom go to look for the facts. Okay, so let's look at the toothpaste. And what I've done here is compare the Nu Skin whitening toothpaste compared to what you can buy outside in the store. And this brand, we have it in Australia, you have it in Asia. It is a well-known brand that is around the world. It starts with C. Okay, and then if you look at the whitening toothpaste in Australia, it costs $15.50 member price. I know in Asia you can do the conversion in Asia of your price. Okay, so the ADR points that I will get is 1.96. The sharing bonus is $2. So my actual cost, and by the way, I haven't even factored in the commission that I'm going to get from this, because did you know that when you buy products, you actually get paid commission as well? So it's very important that you know that whenever you buy, you're actually buying from your own business. Okay, so plus after on the 6th month, when you put this product for 5 months, on the 6th month, you can get it for free. Okay, so okay, let's look at the other brand. If we factor in, there is no 5%, there's no discount on ADR, there's no ADR points, there's no commission. The actual cost is $13.28 in Australia. So in actual fact, our product is cheaper. Plus, I haven't even factored in the commission as well. So the next thing is, okay, so how much do I make when I redirect my family spending? This is something that I always think about, you know, every time in the morning when I take a shower, you know, obviously when I'm using a whole heap of products when I'm showering, then you kind of think, you know what, I hope my team is doing this too, because when you're using these products, whatever I'm putting on my skin, whatever I'm using on my hair, whatever I'm using on my face, my whole body, it actually pays me. Okay. And rather than going out there to buy another brand, you really want to support your own business. Plus you're using a better product and you're getting paid for it. So hopefully you want to look around your bathroom, your kitchen, even the kitchen. When we use what we use to wash our hands is we use a Nu Skin cleanser, the body cleanser. So you want to kind of look around, because I really believe that everything duplicates as well. Whatever you do, your team's going to do. Okay. And if they don't use it, they don't know how good it is. So that's something that you want to be aware of. So let's just talk about the 5 products. Okay, I'm going to choose 5 products. And again, you can choose any 5 products and do this this example. So I've chosen the True Face Essence Ultra. This is a product that I use every day. So you can have a look at this. So the points that you will get is 133 points. Okay, the sharing bonus is about $8.59. And then if I teach 5 people to do that, I'm getting 665 points on my level 1. Okay, so you can see that when you do that, you're going to build up these what I call natural volume, right? And then you can see the sharing bonus that you're going to get and the commission on that. And then again, I'm on my 2nd level, I'm going to teach those 5 people to get 5 people to also go to put ADR on their True Face Essence Ultra, and then you can see the numbers, right? If you're going to teach 5 on your level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're talking about nearly 500,000 points just based on one single product. Okay, you can do your calculation in terms of commission based on that. 500,000 points times, you know, the percentage, you can see that the number is quite sizable, and that's just based on one product on ADR. So what about the Galvanic Spa Gel? Because we all know that people love the Galvanic Spa, and we want to encourage them to have the habit of using it twice a week, and they're going to replenish the gels, right? So 62.7 points, and the sharing bonus is there, plus the commission as well. So again, if you're going to teach 5 people, 5 people, 5 people, and then you can work that number down. So by the time you're on the level 5, you are generating nearly 200,000 points based on that. Now, some people come and say, hey, Sharon, I don't know how to achieve 2,000 points or 3,000 points. And by the way, we never want to think about 2,000 points. You always want to be reaching 3,000 or 4,000. Actually, 4,000 points would actually put you at a very good, starting to be on what I call a good block percentage, okay, that you may see later on in this training. So you can see the numbers, right, from there. Okay, that's just based on 2 products now. And then, of course, the LumiSpa cleanser. Okay, and then we all know that there's lots of people using the LumiSpa cleanser, LumiSpa. This is really important that we remind our customers and our team that the LumiSpa goes with the LumiSpa cleanser. Okay, not another cleanser, not another brand, because they actually go together. Any other brand that goes with LumiSpa doesn't work, or doesn't work it doesn't work the way it should work. Okay, so that's a very important education. And then also for the LumiSpa head as well. Okay, very important that we remind people to do that. And what better way than to put it on the ADR for that? So again, it's 25 points. $5 sharing bonus. And again, you can do your adjustment based on your country. You can do the same thing. Okay. So you teach 5, and all the way down, we're talking about nearly 80,000 points. So you're turning over 80,000 US dollars of sales, of volume, of activity that is just based on this product alone. Okay, so just imagine the power of that. So again, you can calculate the commission based on that, but it's a lot of business that's happening right there. And of course, if I just go back there, you can times 2 for the head as well. Okay, the LumiSpa head. Now, Y-Span, we talked about the importance of Y-Span. Everyone here should be on Y-Span. Then you can see the immediate benefits of the skin. And it's no wonder you see the skin first, because that is our biggest organ. You're going to see the skin, but everything else, like it's great for weight management, it's great for your diet. It's basically everything. It's a systemic way. So 118 points. Okay, the sharing bonus. And again, you can go down and look at those numbers there. It's pretty amazing numbers that generating from one product. Okay, the 5th product, sorry, I just think, so Life Pack. Okay, and again, Life Pack, you go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. We're just talking about 5 people. So let's say, for example, I've got Yan, I've got Shireen, I'm just looking at the number. I got Nook, I think that's, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, Tommy, and then maybe let's say George. Okay, so 5 people, they go on the Life Pack or the Y-Span or any other products, and then each of those 5 people look for 5 each. Okay, and then they go to look for 5 each on ADR on this product. Okay, so you can see that it really saves you a lot of money. I'm going to stop sharing this, but what happened is the other day, I just went into my ADR and look at how many points, free reward points that I had. Like I had a couple of hundred. Okay, I think I had like 5, I don't know, it was like a lot. So what I did was I just used those points to redeem for free products. So what happened was, so I added a whole heap of products. I think what happened was I could add a Galvanic Spa in there. Basically, the bill came to about $600, but I just used my ADR reward points to redeem all that. And that came out to be all free. So so basic, like, yeah, so that is a really great way. I always encourage my customers to go on that, to make sure they go on ADR, because when they order for 5 months, because they get 20% free, right? On the 6th month it's so they get 20% reward points. On the 6th month is actually free. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense, and then make sure we explain that to people. All right, cool. So hopefully that was clear. Tommy, I'm gonna if we can go to you next, and then we'll talk about why you chose Nu Skin, because just a little bit of a background. Tommy is a team lead engineer. Prior to doing Nu Skin, I know he looked at a lot of business, and the question is, why Nu Skin? And you want to pay attention to why he chose Nu Skin. So Tommy, I'm going to pass it over to you. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Why Nu Skin? Well, before going to that, I like to share a bit of my background, so you know why I came from where I'm from, and then going to Nu Skin. So pretty much, I came here when I was young, teenager, 16 years old, and then go to school like most other kids, and then finished school, go to university, and then I did engineering degree. Graduated in MIT University, and then looking for a job. So I was employed by Telstra, and then start working for them. You know, I started at a lower level as a engineering level 1, and then gradually bit by bit going up level 2, and then going up to like almost level 3. Level 3 is more like a manager level. But then I can see even that if I go to level 3, the salary there is only, you know, here, which is something that I don't really like. I like something more than that, you know. Besides, while I was in a job, I experienced a lot of things that I didn't like, you know, like sitting in the office all day long hours, getting bored of, you know, dealing with the machines every day. The lifestyle is not very healthy, not very fun. You know, I can also feel that my health's gone down as well after 16 years working in the office environment. But and also there's one time I see one man sitting next to me at Work College. He got a heart attack, and his problem was he had a high level of cholesterol prior that event. And at the time, I also had a bit of cholesterol problems as well. And I was thinking, wow, if I keep sitting there and doing what I'm doing, maybe one day I end up like him. You know, he had a heart attack. So I like to change. I like to get out of that boring and not healthy environment. But it's not just that. When I was in that environment, when I'm thinking of getting out, I did some due diligence. I did some research about different type of opportunities. You know, whether should I go out and do set up myself a business like a coffee shop or like a tiny, you know, a franchise. I was thinking of buying Nando, either Nando or Boost Juice franchise. Cost between somewhere about like 500,000 to 800,000, depends on the location. And I went and see the people, you know, I spent some time to do the research on that, and I can see that we have to put in, first of all, a lot of money to start the business. Secondly, there is limited, there is a condition, like I still have to work long hours. I still have to work six days a week to manage the business, in order for them to accept to be part of them. And I don't like that. You know, what's the point of putting out a lot of money and still have to work long hours? I realized that one thing, that our life getting shorter and shorter. And I say, well, if that's the case, then we better do something more value and quicker, you know, rather than just cruising along doing a similar boring thing. And to the end of the day, when our life finished, we haven't done nothing much. So I and I didn't like it. And then I also consider, you know, maybe how about if I get out Telstra, I can become like a mortgage broker. And I had the degree. I mean, I had a bachelor of financial planner and mortgage broker because I want to do that. I did a course on that privately. I pay, I think, about around $10,000 for the course. It took me about a year to do the study. And then a few $1,000s to set up a firm, but I still haven't earned nothing yet. I still haven't made a dollar, any dollar from it yet. You know, of course, all up cost me about $14,000 and a year of investment. And still haven't done it. And then also at the time, I do some property investment as well, making some money, sometimes don't make, but I see a risk behind it. There was a risk factor that I was thinking about was the interest rate. The interest rate, a lot of people cannot control the interest rate. If you just like to do something small and slow and cruising along with it, then it might be, you know, not much of the risk, but then what's the point of putting work into it and do something so little? So I'm still looking for different opportunity, you know, and then one day a friend of mine give me a call, and because she know that I like to do business, and she said, hey, there is an opportunity for you. Maybe you like it. I think you could be good at it. That's simple. And I said, really, what is it? And she didn't answer me. She said, well, if you want to know what it is, find out yourself. Just give me your detail, and then I register for you the opportunity, and then you go do your own research. And I did that. I gave her the information. And after, in fact, after I have tried the product, I have tried first. My first product was a galvanic spa. I tried half of my face and I see the result from it. You know, half of my face was lift up. And after 3 days, it's still half of my face still look different between, you know, the side that I try and compared to the other side. And I was like, wow, something new here, something different here, because first of all, I was after something that might help me maybe look better, because I look tired, I look boring when I work in the office environment. And now I try the products, it's look different, you know, I feel a bit younger as well. And I said, this might be an opportunity for me, you know, because if I like it, if I like the product, I like the result, that might be a lot of people out there also like it. So I did a bit more research about beauty product, because my background was technical, you know, communication engineer, nothing to do with beauty. But then I spent some time to do the research, and I found out that there's nothing similar to the galvanic spa out there. There are machines that can help, you know, people look younger, but much more expensive, and have to be like, you know, qualified beauty specialist or something in order to operate the machine, not something that everyone can use it. And when I look at that, I say, wow, if this little tiny machine can do a similar result as such big expensive machine, then there must be a market out there. Because if people prepare to invest in more expensive machine for user, then you know, this tiny machine could be for that beauty market. So I decided to join the business just because of that galvanic spa, you know, and also the business opportunity. But what made me decide is this. I tell you what made me decide is this. I don't just like the machine and then join the business. I do sit down and do the comparison between different business models. I remember I compare 4 or 5 different things, at least 4 different things. One is my engineering. Second is if I buy a franchise. Okay. Third is I'm gonna do mortgage broking, right? And fourth is if I'm gonna do Nu Skin. Which one will give me a better outcome after I spend time for it? And I put on spreadsheet. Easiest way to compare is put it on spreadsheet. And I put, well, when I put 5 years, I see the result, the answer is Nu Skin. But let's say today we're going to talk about 10 years comparison. 10 years. Because if we're going to do something, we have to think that kind of long term. Anything else less than 10 years or 5 years, it's not a business. It might be something you like for a short while, but it's not a true business. Businesses must be long term. So even let's say if you do engineering, right, you have to invest your 4 years in university, right? 4 years. You earn nothing in that 4 years. You probably spend 120K for that 4 years because you have to pay for the course. And let's say even when you graduate, you work for 6 years. Let's say you start from 50K and then maybe after 6 years, you got 100K. And after 6 years of working, maybe your average salary is like 70K. 70K times 6 years, you might, you got about, let's say around 400K of earning, right? 420K of earning after 7 years working, right? But then you have to subtract 120K that you spend for the course, right? So your profit is what is 300K. Agree? If you take 300K divided by your 10 years of investment, you average 30K per year of earning. Are you going to agree with me on this? So if people spend 10 years or 4 years study and 6 years of working, they will average out about 30K of earning a year if that's an engineering degree. Even if you take a doctor course, you're going to invest 7 years of learning and then 3 years of working. And you get the earning, you minus the cost of study, is your profit, right? How much you're going to make after that 10 years? I don't think much, right? So I don't see that is something that I want. Let's say even if I earn that, even if I was an engineer and I'm earning 100K a year, right? Even I had that kind of salary for the rest of my life, but so what? Only 100K a year. But this is what I don't really like about being an employee as an engineer is because once you retire at 65, what's the value of your degree after that? What's the value of the piece of paper that you invest 4 years or $120,000 and 40 years of working experience? What's the value of that after 65? Zero, nothing, right? So anyone who has the degree like a bachelor degree like engineering or doctors or even lawyers, that piece of paper will become nothing after they retire. So that's not a smart investment to me, because when I look at it, I look at it as an investment point of view. I don't look at it as a job, because if I look at it as a job, I go and find a job. But this is a business, so I have to use a comparison as a business. So, but when I see Nu Skin, I say, hey, if I build this business and then I don't know how fast I can do it, but I say gradually my business expanding. And let's say if my next 20 years with Nu Skin at 65, I may have a turnover, let's say $1 million a month of turning over, and Nu Skin will pay me 5% of that. So how much is that? 50K a month. I'm pretty sure 50K a month will be much more than engineering salary. But not just that, even at 65, when I retire or I don't want to work anymore, that recurring income still happening, because you know why? Because of the structure, like what Sharon mentioned before, idea customers. People order products themselves, and that will give you recurring income. Right? So that engineer, even if I compare to, let's say, a Bush Shoes Fanjiao, I have to spend at least $500,000 to own a shop. Still have to work 6 days a week, but then I will have a limited income because that's how it is. Because you only have limited number of customers go past the shop every day. The turnover is somewhere between 20 to 25% of your investment. But then once you stop working, once you stop running the business, stop running the shop, your income will stop. Not consider other factor like something like today, the COVID. Even if I have 10 butcher shops, I still have to lock down. I still cannot make a cent. Really, like the right now situation, the bigger the traditional business somebody have, the bigger the trouble now, the risk. I saw that in the past. I mean, I feel that in the past. What happened if one day there's a flood that people cannot work? I've seen flood in Queensland before. You know, there's one time we have flood in Queensland and a lot of business go broke after that. What happened to earthquake? Christchurch, that we heard about Christchurch from New Zealand before. A lot of business bankrupt after that. What happened of anything else? Like, we don't know what's going to happen, but what happened about interest rate? What happened about storm? What happened about earthquake? What happened about even war? I'm not sure if we're going to have war in Australia, but who knows? Besides, not just that, with Nu Skin, we have a global business. So when I look at business, I compare the turnover, long-term turnover. I see the answer is Nu Skin, because like I just said before, if I invest in my time, say even 20 years into this, later on, I'm laughing. But if I invest my 20 years in engineering, later on, I'm sad because I don't make anything after I retire. So too much work for opening a traditional shop, too much money for initial investment, risk factor because we have to pay for ongoing costs like rental and staff. When I compare to mortgage broking, what's mortgage broking? It's not a business, it's a self-employed. I have to convert my own hard working per hour to earn it. And if I don't do it, I'll stop, my income will stop. Even lawyer, even accountant, even doctor, they earn that dollar because they go to the office every day. If they don't do that, the income will stop. So, so whereas our business, we don't have large investment, you know, we invest a bit for ourselves, you know, some products, but we don't have a real investment into it. We don't have to put into it. No ongoing risk, not worry about interest rate, not worry about COVID too much, not worry about even earthquake or storm, right? But we have a global business. So I like the reason I choose also Nu Skin, because I said to myself, hey, I only live once. So why not live happier, you know, instead of sitting in the office feeling tired every day, why not sitting at home, do exercise, do whatever I want to do, maybe go to the park with a headphone, I can do the business, or walk around or travel around, or even go to Vietnam, live there for 6 months and still do the business. The choice is yours, you know, you got much more freedom lifestyle when you do Nu Skin. So there's so many other things, but then to the end of the day, if I reckon, if you choose to have like a freedom lifestyle, or your maximize your potential, like your own ability into life, I reckon New Skin is a great vehicle, great opportunity for you to experience that. And I believe, you know, if anyone can feel that, you get it. Yeah, so good luck. Okay, so thanks.
Thanks, Tommy. That was incredible. Very, very good. Hope everyone got notice of that. We're going to actually get Cherie on. Cherie has a slightly different story, and we'll hear from a mom of two very young kids, why she chose Nu Skin, and also how she time managed as well. Because I know that there are a lot of you don't have to be a mom, but at home, being at home and how you manage your time, because she's got two young kids. It's almost like having two full-time jobs, plus doing Nu Skin, plus taking care of the home, right, Cherie? It's kind of like that. So maybe Cherie, you can share a little bit of your story, why Nu Skin, why you chose it, and also how do you manage your time doing Nu Skin when you're locked down at home? Okay, thanks.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Sharon, for the introduction. Yeah, for people I haven't met before, I'm actually originally from Malaysia, currently living in Brisbane now. I actually joined a business in April last year during the COVID full lockdown. So it was a crazy period when I still have my full-time job on, and I was working from home. And at that time, I was super busy because of the lockdown. Two of my girls can't go to school. And I have that time, one of my girls was only like 2 years old and another one's 6 months old. So I was super busy and with full-time job at home as well. And then, I was thinking, I don't want this kind of like busy life like that forever, because I don't see an end to it. Having a full-time job, even those working from home, but we still have to listen to our boss call all the time. And I want more time, like, the true quality time for my kids. And also the reason for me to actually kickstart this business is because when I actually start working from home, it actually gives me some time to think of the future and think of what I have been doing and whether is it working or not. And what I see that time is basically, if I still continue to do what I was doing that time, I basically will, in 2 years time like that, when my kids have to, attended all these like different classes like that, I won't actually have, it will become a luxury for me, because I either don't have time to go with them, because both of us, me and my husband, are working full time, and we're so tiring, even on the weekdays, like, take out all the time already, right? And then like time we have to look after the kids, and in the weekend we have to do the housework, mow the lawn, and get grocery and everything like that. We really don't have time to attend all these classes with them. So we have to tell them like, oh no, we can't sign you up for the dance class or swimming class because we don't have time for you. Or I have to tell them like, we don't have money for you. Like either I have to quit my job and just stay home and look after them, right? So that actually hurt me a lot, because I feel like my parents give me all these things that I actually can afford, like education. For me, education is the most important one. It's not saying that we need all different kind of like whatever luxury. Like it's just that education is what I really care for. So that is the true reason that I know I need to do something different, even those at the busiest time of the life, like with the pandemic, everything going on in the world. I tell myself, like, if I give myself excuse not to do this now, I will keep giving myself excuse not to do this for the rest of my life. And there's no better timing than to start it now, right? Because of, the world changing and everyone basically being forced online. You probably before this, you spend some time online, but you didn't notice that after the pandemic started, everyone stay home, the time that you spend online is actually so much more than before. But a lot of the seller out there, like traditional business, they're not ready to go online yet. So either I just keep waiting, until everyone is like already get in, or I choose to jump in first, right? Like, and actually utilize the right timing and everything to actually build my business. So at that time,
even though I have like full-time job, kids, housework, and everything going on, basically have a few full-time job, right? If I have to consider like in this way, but I still start a business. I basically sign up and then I start doing things straight away, like without actually considering much. And the things that like how I actually managed to do that, and I actually managed to get, like that time, we don't have the 2,000 promotion to become a brand rep. We basically have to do the 6,000. I managed to get like 7,000 in 6 weeks time, and I become the brand rep. So how did I actually get it done? And when I think back of like, what did I actually get done? I don't actually have I'm not a very organized person. So I'm not someone that's saying, okay, every day, you know, what time to what time I need to do whatever things. I'm not someone like that, because I can't actually fix my time like this with the kids, and you know, everything's going on like that. So all I have to do is like, I just have to put everything in plan. And I noticed that a lot of the people who didn't actually get the result is because like they didn't actually know what to do. And when you think of like, oh no, what you have done in the last 2 weeks like that, and a lot of them will say, oh no, not sure what to do, and then thinking like, oh, I'm busy with kids or busy or whatever, right? So you're basically finding excuses for why you can't do something. But for me, because my why is like so strong that I want to get myself out of that situation. I want to quit my full-time job. So the business is always in my mind. Like when I sleep or when I wake up, like that's what I'm thinking, like, oh, okay, what I have to do for my business today. And I work around my my day and my kids and my family all around the business. So how I actually manage my time, so I have 3 planners. So always on my table. So the first one is actually the money planner. I set my money goal, and then I write down all the important money date on here so that I don't miss out all the important date. And I will do my social media planning on here as well. Let's say if this week I want to focus on Lumi Spa, then I'll write it here, and then whatever that I want to focus on that way, I will put it there so that I don't have to like, because a lot of people, when you don't know what to do, is because like when you wake up, you don't actually have a plan. That's why you don't know what to do. But when you have a clearer plan, then you know, okay, at least this week I need to focus on this thing. So I have my monthly one, and I have a weekly plan. Like in order to achieve my weekly goal, what should I do that way to actually help with that? So I write down, my weekly meeting, and then I set my different time here, like all these things, make it organized here. And then I have my to-do list, like for the daily to-do list. So this is what the actual action plan for me. Just because like what I say is now, I don't actually have time to fix what time I do what things. But because of me having a list like this, I can actually take off my to-do list throughout the day. So and you can actually break down all your tasks into like 5-10 minutes thing. It's actually super quickly. Like for example, to start new conversation every day, right? Instead of thinking, oh, how should I do that? And does it take a lot of time? Why not just do it, right? So what I would do in the morning is like, I will send 3 messages to 3 friends. Just say, hey, how are you? Haven't been chatting for some time. Just want to see, how you going this day, like that. Just like that. And then I have to be busy with my kid, I'll just leave the message there. And then she will reply to me after that, right? So I can catch up with her throughout the day and still continue with my conversation. It basically helped to keep my network active all the time. And also something with Facebook as well, when you add new people or whatever, then you start a conversation with them as well, like either comment on their post or ask them a question, something like that. That's how you can actually build the relationship. But I put this in my to-do list every day, like, oh, no matter how busy I am, I want to let someone know that I'm still here, yeah. So and also like to do the posting or whatever things, I put it down. And all of these things, you will notice that after you break it down to small little tasks, it doesn't take a long time to do it. Like if I'm having a cooking, I could be putting on a video, I want to listen to a training or whatever, something that you can multitasking, but something that you want to be more focused and you want to sit on the table, then I will separate that. for things that I can, work around my kids, when my kids playing, then I could take out my phone and then reply a few messages, or for something I need to drop the post or ads or something like that, then I will actually wait until like the nap time or the sleeping time, then I can properly sit down and actually do my things. Yeah, so that's how I basically run my day.
Awesome, Cherie. Thank you so much. I'm always in awe how she does it because she's got 2 little ones, and this is amazing. Thank you. It just goes to show that this business is so diverse for so many different circumstances. We're going to turn over to George. So George, for those people that actually, you know what, before we turn on to George, I thought that this is a really great idea if everyone like turn on your video. I think it's so nice to see everyone. Doesn't matter if you're in your pajamas or your hair is not done. I think it's really nice for us to connect this way, especially, we're locked down, and, it's really great. Thank you so much. And don't worry about, thanks, Marissa. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Shireen. Okay, we're going to go over to George. For those people that don't know George, he is one of our senior partner. And the topic that he's going to be talking about is about money, right? How you can earn the big money in Nu Skin. And you want to make sure you get your writing notes down. George, I'm going to turn over the time to you. Thanks.
Hey, hi, everyone. Some really good testimonials there. I love listening to those stories, personal stories. Everybody's got a slightly different story, but it's always coming from a very similar place. So excellent. Anyway, okay, thanks for asking me on. I'm going to dive straight into this if I can, because I know we're pressed for time. I will share my screen and just give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen there. Yeah. Okay, excellent. I'm going to dive straight into this. All right, real quick. Okay, my background, for anyone that may be here for the first time, is also from a corporate background. I was a lawyer. I still am a lawyer, I guess, but I'm not practicing as a lawyer. And I did accounting as well. Worked for one of the biggest companies in the world for about nearly 8 years. I did all the stuff that Tommy was talking about. I went and did the degrees, went out, worked my brains out for another company. Similar to Tommy, I saw that there wasn't really going to be any end in sight. And a lot of people around me were dropping like flies. Even though they were earning reasonable money, we were sometimes working 7 days a week, 15 hours a day. It was crazy. And I just thought, this has got to stop. So I always kept a little bit of an open mind. And I got approached by one of my previous bosses. He'd seen Nu Skin on an aeroplane, actually. He was sitting next to his sponsor in an aeroplane and asked her what she did, and there you go. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at Nu Skin. I was not receptive initially. I was very closed-minded, but after about 4 months of him dripping on me a little bit of info, kind of got my attention, particularly with the money. But I'm going to dive straight in. This is something that resonated with me right from the beginning when I started some 25 years ago. And hopefully it'll resonate with you as well. They're fairly similar statistics, but the facts are by age 65, most people are either dead or dead broke. That's the reality of life. And if you break it down, 36% of people don't even make it to 65. That's pretty bad, okay? 54% are dead broke. They have no money. They have no relief, no end in sight. And some people are still working. They have no choice. Some people are well-to-do. What does that mean? What is well-to-do? It means they can barely make ends meet, maybe take that holiday once a year. Not that we can travel too far these days at the moment, but and then only 1% is wealthy. And this is the one that stuck out for me. Well, heck, if only 1% of people are wealthy, that means the other 99% don't really know how to talk about wealth properly from experience, right? Usually success leaves clues. So the 1% are the wealthy ones that you want to listen to. And if you break that down, about 3/4 of all the people in the world that are wealthy own a business. And as Tommy pointed out very clearly, he said that in the current circumstances, business is a risk. It was a risk anyway, but especially now. And I loved his comment when he said, the bigger, I wrote it down, the bigger your traditional business is, the greater the risk, particularly through a climate that we're going through, you know, why a lot of businesses are going bust. So what do you do? I mean, who do you listen to? Where do you get your advice from? And I think Napoleon Hill summed it up very nicely. If you don't know who he is, he wrote a great book, Think and Grow Rich. And that was based on him interviewing some of the richest people in the world and the common traits between those. And he said very clearly, the number one reason people fail financially is they listen to their friends and family for financial advice. And this is a dangerous thing, isn't it? Particularly when 99% of people are either dead or dead broke. Why would you listen to 99% of people out there? Okay. And I took this photo about a year and a half ago, just before COVID hit. And this is my run back from dropping the kids off with my wife. We usually take our kids to school together and pick them up together because we can. One of the great things about the business. And on the way back, I see this every morning. Okay. I couldn't resist it. I took a photo there. Luckily, there was no one around to see me taking a photo. And I took a photo of this queue waiting for the bus to go into the city and work. And, you know, my heading there, why would you take advice from people who do this every day? Is that what, unless you want to do that every day, right? And so I'd rather take advice from someone like this who can wake up to the sunshine every day and, you know, greet it with joy. That's a better photo than the last one, right? So this is the beauty of our business. And the one of the key components, apart from our amazing products, the amazing management and vision that they have in building this company, okay, we have an amazing compensation plan. And not so long ago, our current compensation plan called Velocity was voted the most disruptive compensation plan in the entire industry of networking. And it's a big industry. It does nearly $200 billion US per year. It's a pretty big industry, right? And our compensation plan, Nu Skin's compensation plan, is voted the most disruptive. What does that mean? It means it rocks. It means nothing comes close. And, you know, a lot of people, you're going to get approached just like I have by other people, maybe in other companies or, you know, people out there that think they've got something better. But the bottom line is we actually have the most powerful compensation plan in the world. Doesn't matter what they put on paper in front of you. This is the way it is. These are the results. And to date, we've already got well over 1,600 US dollar millionaires. This is net cash income, net, that have been created in Nu Skin. There is no other company in our industry, let alone any other industry, that has created or generated 1,600 millionaires. Okay? None. And so the writing is on the wall right here, folks. If you want to put your time and effort into something that's going to give you the biggest reward, you're sitting in it right now. You got lucky, so did I. We just got lucky landing in the right company. Anyway, so that's the way it is. So if you break it down, they call it Circle of Excellence now, but I like millionaire. Okay, so we have four different categories of millionaires. We've got about 1,300, a little over 1,300, who have already cranked over $1 million. In addition to that, we got 180 that have cranked over more than 5 million US. Okay, I'm one of them. I can say that from the heart. I know Sharon's in there as well. CO3, which is Circle of Excellence, 100 people of more than 100 have cracked over US 10 million. And by the way, you don't just make this once and you're done. The money keeps rolling in. If you built it right, and we're going to talk about building it right in the next few minutes. If you build it right, this money keeps coming in. It doesn't stop there, okay? Circle of Excellence 4, where we've got over 50 people that have made more than 20 million US dollars, okay? That's a lot of money. You can do a lot of things with that money, right? And so, you know, we all joined the company not just to become millionaires, but to become 20 millionaires and so on and so on and so on. And one of my great mentors, one of our great mentors, and Sharon showed a great clip of him earlier on, Nathan Ricks, has earned well over 100 million US. It's pretty good money, right? So there you go. All right, now if you want to compare it, I like what Tommy said about looking at other things out there. These are professions here These are based on, this is from the tax office. These are the top 10 occupations in Australia, but it would be similar in other Western countries, okay, and other countries that have these professions. The top taxable income professions. So surgeons there are at the top, okay, at 394,000. This is Australian dollars. So in US, what is that? I don't know, 250 or something. And there's about 4,000 of those around Australia. But you know, what does it take to become a surgeon? A lot of sacrifice. And they've still got to turn up every day, got to turn up to work every day, got to perform those surgeries, right? The minute they stop, the money stops. You can't pass that on to your kids. You can't pass that, that profession on to your kids. You can't take the surgery knowledge here and go, it's yours now, son. You can't do that. They've got to go through the same stuff, right? If they want to be there. And anesthetists, internal medicine, financial dealers, psychiatrists, amazing. Other medical practitioners, right? I've got two brothers who are doctors. Okay, they do okay, but they really work hard. Sometimes 7 days a week, they're on call 24/7, basically. I mean, it's tough. And, you know, that's why I didn't do medicine. I was stupid and went and did law. Anyway, you get the idea here, okay? So it doesn't take a brain surgeon, no pun intended, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that, you know, I'd rather invest my time into a vehicle, as Tommy pointed out very clearly, that, you know, you can invest your time in and it's going to pay you a residual income, not just for years to come, decades to come, multiple decades, because this company is going to go on without us, believe me. And this means you can pass it on to someone else. You can pass it on to your kids. All right, so these are the average published incomes in Nu Skin. They're published, all right? We're a stock exchange listed company, New York Stock Exchange. This is very transparent. You can go and check it out, dot the I's, cross the T's, whatever you have to do. You know, when I joined, it wasn't listed, so it was a bit harder to, you know, build that confidence and belief level. But today you can do it in microseconds. You can go in and check it out. Oh my gosh, this is real, okay? They're not kidding. These guys are not kidding. This is for real, okay? And if you look at this, I'm gonna go straight to Blue Diamond, okay, down here. Because when I joined, like Sharon and Tommy and Yen and many others and Cook and many others on this call, okay, we didn't join just to be a brand rep. There's nothing wrong with being a brand rep, but everybody's got different goals, right? But Blue Diamond Director, this is US dollars per month, US. So we're gonna have to multiply that by about 1.4 to hit Aussie dollars, okay? So what is that, about 50 grand a month? That's about right. That is the average Blue Diamond income, Blue Diamond partner or director in Australia, okay? The average monthly, not yearly, monthly Blue Diamond income. This is more than some people make in a year, okay? But this is monthly. And by the time you've done this properly, it's probably set in stone forever, okay? So, you know, look, there's different spots for everybody. Some people just want to build a part-time income here, a sideline, just to have a little bit of insurance, a backup plan, particularly when you go through crises like the world is going through right now. It's good to have a backup plan, right? Yeah, absolutely. So, but we quit our careers to do this and to accomplish that, and we did. Now, the real question is, okay, I'm looking at this for the first time, George, all right, what do I do, okay? You know, how do I build this? Well, we all go through the same path, okay? And everybody can join for free. Back in the day when Sharon and I joined, it wasn't free. We had to pay a fee to get in, okay? But now that's gone. It's free to join. So anyone can become what we call a brand affiliate, okay? That doesn't mean they're going to make lots of money. They've still got to put some effort in, all right? Now, as a brand affiliate is not a customer. There are customers as well, people that just want to be customers and not brand affiliates. That's fine, but they're better off being a brand affiliate because there are benefits, okay? And the benefit is they can receive what we call a sharing bonus. So anyone that they personally introduce who buys products, okay, then you're going to receive somewhere between, on average, a 5 to 20%. 20% is extreme. It's usually 5 to 10%. Okay, that's most of it, but the range is up to 20% paid daily, you can get paid this within a 24-hour time slot. So let's say somebody goes out and starts buying shampoo or toothpaste that I've personally introduced. I'm going to make that commission within the 24-hour period, and I can have that transferred straight into my bank account. So okay, we call this personally sponsored members, or level 1. You're going to hear me refer to level 1 volume now. So you always get that sharing bonus every time they purchase product. And this is where the residual thing starts to kick in, because it means, you know, what happens when toothpaste and shampoo and vitamins and all these sorts of things run out? What do? We go and get another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. That means you're going to constantly get paid that bonus. Okay, that's the genius of advanced, cutting-edge consumable products. Okay. All right. Now, the real key here is, if you want to make money, you got to get to brand rep as fast as possible. When I joined, the minimum time you could become a brand rep was 4 months. That sucked. Okay. And it was a lot more volume than you need now. Now you can do it in 1 week. You can start today and literally become a brand rep in 7 or 8 days time. That's the way it is. All right. So, well, could even be less than that if you join halfway through the week. Okay. But it turns over on day 8, day 15, day 22. Okay. All right. So and day 1. So once you become a brand rep, the reason to become a brand rep is you start getting bonuses, additional bonuses over and above the sharing bonus on everyone in your group. Not just level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, all the way. Okay. And so the income can spike really quick. And I'm going to show you a spreadsheet of the different types of incomes there. But that building bonus, we call it a building bonus because you're building your team of customers and maybe other brand affiliates, right? You can make between 5 to 40%, okay? And good money in there if you build a big group. A leader is simply a brand rep that is targeting to build other brand reps, not just brand affiliates, okay? So you want to build brand affiliates and customers, but you always want to be able to spot other potential brand reps, because this is where the true leverage kicks in, okay? Feed a man or a woman, gotta be politically correct, feed a woman a fish, you feed them for a day. Teach a woman or a man to fish, you feed them for a lifetime, right? You understand? So if you keep giving something to someone, they become reliant on you. And then once you stop feeding them, it's done. You teach somebody how to do what you can do, okay? And then you're leveraged. And this is where you pick up leading bonuses. And the lead bonuses can be in addition to the building and the sharing. This is on top of. So you can make 5 up to 15%, 6 generations of other brand reps and their entire teams. Now, this may be a little hard for some people to understand. So I'm going to give you a mathematical example in a little while of exactly how this works. And I hope you like maths like I do. All right. Anyway, go back to the building bonus. So why become a brand rep? Bang. Within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever you want. And I'll show you how to do that in a sec. But once you're there, the building bonus kicks in on top of the sharing bonus. So if you're doing, let's say 2,000 GSV, it may be hard for you to see this because I can see it, but on your screen, I'm not sure. So 2,000 points will generate a measly, sorry, I'm going to get rid of that. A measly 200 Aussie dollars, about 200 bucks a month, roughly, a little over 200 bucks a month. Not a lot, but once you start kicking up into 4,000 points, 5,000 points, the commissions kick in because the 5 to 40% gets bigger and bigger, the bigger your volume, all right? I'm going to go down here to about 10,000 points. If you can manage to build, and this will take time, a regular 10,000 points per month in volume, it's a pretty generous income. The building bonus is over 3,500, could be more than that now. 3,500 plus you get your sharing bonus. So I'm estimating you'd make well over $4,000 if you did 10,000 points a month. That's nearly $50,000 a year. Okay, not bad for just building a really good consumer base. But you know, you start it to build it to 3, 4, 10. Okay, the more people that are looking to become brand rep that you have in your group, the bigger these volumes are going to be too. The bigger your customer base is, the bigger these volumes are going to be. Okay, You go down to the bottom here to where the volumes get pretty big, 37,000 points. You're talking $16,000, $17,000 per month, okay? But it's not that easy to build 37,000 points. It's much easier to build a lot of other brand reps that are doing maybe 4,000 or 5,000 points per month, okay? All right, so how do you become a brand rep? Okay, the qualification process, I said it can take a week, but you can stretch it out to 6 months. We have a fast track program in play right now in most places around the world. So I know that we've got a few people from different countries here, you know, Malaysia, maybe Singapore, Vietnam, not sure, but most of these countries, I'm pretty sure all those countries I just mentioned, have a fast track program. So the old program, the 6 month, means you got to do 6,000 points. What's a point? A point is based on a US dollar, but then it's converted to your currency plus taxes, whatever. So 6,000, excuse me, in Australian dollars is probably around 8,000, $8,500 in total volume. You can do that over a 6 month period, minimum 1,000 points per month, okay? Or you can fast track, okay? So it's the volume is a lot less if you fast track, okay? That means you can do 2,000 points in 1 month or less. If you don't do that within the month, you automatically convert over to the 6 month. So you'd be better off targeting the fast track program for sure, okay? The way this works is all that volume, the 2,000 points, needs to be sharing volume. That means not your volume, not your personal volume, what you purchase, but the people on your first level, what they purchase, okay? So you got to be a little bit creative here if you're joining and you want to do this fast, okay? Any volume that you're going to buy, I'd probably be planting it on my first level so that I can take advantage of this fast track program. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, it definitely makes sense to the person that sponsored you. Talk to them, okay? You must talk to them. How do I do this fast? All right, so you can be promoted. So if you did it, what's today's date? No, 24th, okay. If you did this now, between now and the end of the month, if you haven't done it already, then you would be a brand rep. If you get the 2,000 points done now this week, then you'll be a brand rep automatically on the 1st of August, okay? If somebody joined you on the 1st of August and they wanted to be a brand rep, they could, if they wanted to do it and knock off 2,000 points, they'd be done and they'd be promoted to brand rep on the 8th of August, 1 week, okay? So anyway, look, I'm not going to go into detail in the starter kits. The best kit to get started with is what we call an LOI kit. It's 1,000 points. When I joined, when Sharon joined, when a lot of people joined, we joined with a kit designed for people that have got a business mindset. Right, I get it. I'll need to invest a bit so I can use some of these technologies and products that you keep raving about so that I can see for myself how good they are. Plus, I can use them to demonstrate with, okay? And I'm going to take a shower every day anyway. I may as well buy the best stuff, okay? So that's the best kit. Not everyone's going to do that. Some people are going to come in with a softer approach, a smaller kit or a few products, but it will take longer to generate the volume. It's a simple choice. I always encourage people to do what I did, which is go straight down the business path. Up to them, though, to make that decision. All right. We touched on this in the previous couple of speakers, but there's a couple of, so I'm just going to tell you how I built the business. And I know that Sharon and many others build the business on here that are leaders, okay? We like to lead with what we call a demonstrable or demonstratable product, okay? That's what I do anyway. We didn't have devices like the LumiSpa and the Galvanic Spa and, you know, the Boost. We didn't have these machines when I joined. We had something called a facelift, which was a powder and an activator that you mix in. Takes a bit longer. It took about 20 minutes, okay? But whenever I was talking to somebody about the business, and often this was face to face, I would slap the facelift on half their face and say, don't move. just watch. I'd be doing my presentation on a whiteboard, okay? I would show them the compensation plan and say, don't move, don't crack that thing. And then at the end of it, I would wash that off and they'd look in the mirror and say, check this out. They look at the mirror and go, oh! And one half was different to the other half. The reason I did that was because it's instant belief. And that's what I love about our technology products. Love it. Genius company that we joined with, because they have some of the most demonstrable technologies, devices on the planet. And they work in minutes, not 20 minutes anymore. You can do a face-to-face Zoom or something on social media where you can do a before and after, and they can see the product immediately. Their belief level is going to be there. They're going to go, well, if that's good, I wonder if their other stuff is good too. Okay, so that's what I love about technology products. I like the consumable products even more because once that kicks in, okay, they use it every day forever. The toothpaste, the hair care, the daily regimens, the targeted supplements. I love supplements because guaranteed they're going to take it every single day and it's going to run out at the end of the month. Okay. I use, you said it, Sharon, I use Reishi Max like it's going out of fashion. One of my kids picked up a cold 3 weeks ago, mixing with another kid, and we're like, oh, okay. And then I knew it was coming because we hang around our kids, right? And then 2 days ago, I had a tickly throat, slight congestion coming on, and I doubled up on the Reishi Max big time because I know it works. I'm good. I'm good. I feel great. Okay, so I love the nutritionals because, once you build your confidence in this company, people are going to take these nutritionals. Now I call it targeted supplements because you can easily make a list of everyone that is probably going to need one or more of our supplements. Okay, and that's an exercise you should do because they're going to be fantastic on ADR as ADR customers. Okay, and this is how you can build up very big long-term customer bases. And you won't even have to think about it. It's just going to appear on your computer screen when you look at your volume. You go, look at those ADRs coming in like a rock every single month. Okay, all right. So now I'm going to give you an example of how powerful the back end of our compensation plan is. So we're going to incorporate some of these concepts we've just talked about. Okay. And this is where you really need to watch. And I can make these slides available to you so you can stare at them until you go blue in the face if you have to, okay, and get it. Because this slide and the next slide is why I did the business. Absolutely, 100%, like I get it now. I get it. I understand the power of this business. So I'm going to give you an example of a mid-level leader and then a top-level leader, okay? We're going to go Ruby here. And everybody on this call can become, if you haven't already, a Ruby and beyond. Absolutely no question, or you wouldn't be on the call on Saturday morning listening to us, okay? So this is serious stuff now. A Ruby, Sharon, I hope you're okay. We're probably going to go a few minutes over, okay? If any of you have to get off, sorry, we went over, but this is pretty important. Okay, so we're going to make some assumptions here, okay? And these are conservative assumptions. On your first generation, okay, to be a Ruby partner in our business, you need to have 4. Well, I've called it execs, but they're brand reps, okay? Same thing, brand reps. So you may have to go out and recruit 10 or 20 people, most of who are just going to be customers. So those facelifts I was doing on people, most of them ended up customers. Some of them did the business, okay? So I led with the business, did a demonstratable product or a technology, got them hooked on the product, and they continue to use it. But some of them I plucked out. They wanted to be a brand rep making the money, looking at an alternative business here. So let's say you build 4 of them, you're going to be a Ruby. Now, once they become stable, once they become a brand rep and they start doing the monthly volumes, okay, and build up a bit of a customer base, minimum they're going to have about 3,000 points per month. Okay, these are the minimum averages. And if you go out and you go to the stock exchange, look at the total volume of Nu Skin and then divide it by all the number of worldwide brand reps, lo and behold, guess what? That's going to be pretty close to the number right there. Yep. This is not guesswork. This is the way it is. So average minimum is going to be about 3,000 points. That's a total volume in the groups that your first level brand reps have developed in their combined about 12,000 points. Now you make a leading bonus on top of your own building bonus and sharing bonus. So that was category 1 and 2. Now this is category 3, right? The back end of the compensation plan. You make 5% residual. Now I'm going to do it in US dollars and then convert it. Okay. So that's $600 a month every month. Okay. Now, assuming you've taught these people what to do or they've plugged into the system, I'm going to be conservative here and say these 4 just go out and find 2 each. Theoretically, they should get at least 4 each, but let's just say 2. Let's just be conservative. So on your second generation, if they've got 2 execs each or brand reps each, that's a total of 8 times the minimum average of 3,000. And I know that a lot of people on this call do a lot more than 3,000. Okay, so do I. Okay, good. That's the way it should be. So that's 24,000. Okay. Total, your commission on that is 5%. That's another $1,200 a month on top of the 600. Okay. Third level, let's just say these 8 find 2 each, not 4 each or 10 each, just 2 each. This is conservative. Okay. Over time, might take a little time. It's okay. You've got to think long term here too. Times 3,000, that's 48,000, 5%, 2,400. Plus that, plus that, plus that. That's a total of 4,200 US a month. If I multiply it by current exchange, I think there's around 1.4, something like that for Australia. Okay, that's 5,800 a month. That's in addition to your building bonus and your sharing bonus. So somebody would easily make over $6,000, $7,000 a month if they were a Ruby with this type of organization. Okay, now that's a Ruby. I hope you get this right. Now, remembering what our previous speakers spoke about with ADRs, long-term stability requires, you got to remember this, guys, long-term stability requires every brand rep, every one of us, to have a stable customer base. If you don't have a stable customer base, you're gonna find it tough some months to get the volume done. You are, okay? So preferably that customer base should be ADR volume. I think this is the best volume there is because it triggers like clockwork every month, and there are benefits that come with a customer being on an ADR that, as Sharon talked about, with the 20% credits, etc. So about 30 customers is a pretty good foundation to have. Some people have a lot more than that. It's not going to be easy to build 30 customers in a week, okay? It's not going to be easy to build 30 customers in a month. You might be able to. I mean, I'm not that great at selling, to be honest with you, but you know, I did know how to talk about the product once I started using it, that's for sure. So if you can build 30 regular customers on ADR, okay, then your volume is going to be pretty solid each month, and you'll never have to worry about dropping as a brand rep. You'll stay as a brand rep, earning those bigger bonuses. Some people have 100 or more customers, so you figure out the maths, okay? All right, now I'm going to give you another example of a Blue Diamond monthly income. Sharon, we got time for this? Yep, okay. So to be a Blue Diamond, how many frontline execs or brand reps do you need? 6, okay? When I became a Blue Diamond and Sharon became a Blue Diamond and Tommy became a Blue Diamond, we had to have minimum 12. So you guys are lucky because the Velocity compensation plan made it a little easier to focus on less people because it's hard to be everywhere at once, right? All right, so if you can build 6 brand reps, doing the minimum average we talked about, and you roll it out, there's $900. Multiply it by 2 each level. We're not going to multiply it by 6. We're not going to assume everyone becomes a Blue Diamond. Some will, some won't. So conservative, times 2, second level, times 3, times 4, times, because the Blue Diamond, you now get paid down 6 generations. And this is the true power of a good networking company, okay? All right, now no other company out there can touch this. I can tell you now because I've seen a lot. All right, your total average monthly there is 56,000 US just on this example. In Aussie dollars, it's 80 grand, okay, a month. This is going to freak a lot of people out in the beginning if they're not used to seeing this. They're like, impossible. And so you're in danger of your brain shutting down to this opportunity right now. Do not. Trust me, once you understand this, done. Okay, you do your 3,000 volume and or more is better, obviously, because then, you know, as Sharon pointed out, the bigger the volumes, the bigger the commissions for you and your team. Okay, but if you can make sure that everyone builds a steady consumer base, it's very simple. It's very simple to build a consumer base if you focus on it, but you've got to focus on building brand reps as well. Okay, and you might need the assistance of your upline sponsors to come in and show you the way. It's like riding a bike. Somebody holds the bike for you until you can balance the bike and teach others to do it, right? It's a similar principle. All right. Once you become a Blue Diamond, the company actually gives you another account in your name. And it's called the Blue Diamond Business Builder position. And any new brand reps you build in that second account, you get paid 5% as well. So now you get paid 10% total on all that. Okay, so if you built this same organization here, a second organization in your business builder account, you'd get paid double that, over 112,000 US a month. Okay, that's why some people in this business do make $500,000 a month. They didn't stop and retire and chill out. They said, man, I'm going to go for it. Okay, once you can also become a team elite position. They give you a third account where you get paid another 5% if you build more teams under that position. So you get 15%. So if you built this same organization, again, a similar one, you'd get over an additional 160,000 US per month. Are you getting this? Okay. All right. So this is where I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So, all right. We looked at our average incomes in the Pacific. So I'm going to skip this slide. Hang on, let me just flick out of that slide and we'll go straight to the next one. The reason this can happen is if you're consistent, there is a compounding effect. If you're consistent, okay, if you do this in dribs and drabs, it's hard for this compounding effect to roll out. So let's just say in month 1, it's just you. Okay, I'm going to LOI, I'm going to become a brand rep. Okay, I'm going to get the volume done. And then my total focus is in month 2, I'm going to find somebody else that wants to do it as well as build my customers. Okay. Then in month 4, let's say we're both duplicating, doing the same thing. You can see how in the first 6 months, you think this is going pretty slow. But look at the difference between month 6 and month 12. Huge difference. Okay. Now my sponsor who joined the business quit. Big mistake. Big mistake, because he quit just before success was going to come. Sharon's sponsors quit too. They quit just before success came. I see this a lot. People don't look at the long term of this. They think, money's going to fall out of the sky. It doesn't fall out of the sky, believe me. You are going to work in this, but you're going to work smart, okay? And in the time frame that we have right now, a lot of people are at home. I mean, according to Dan Andrews, Sydney needs to have a ring of steel around it, right? And, you know, everybody's in lockdown. I mean, the Melbourne guys have been in similar situations. We understand it, okay? People have flexibility. They have Zoom. They have technology now where you can actually get this thing done fast compared to the way we used to do it. We used to drive through the traffic just to meet someone, to stick a facelift on their face, and then try to convince them how great our business was. It was time consuming. I used to do 12 meetings per day when I first started this business, different meetings, okay, a day. Now you can do one meeting on Zoom in 1 hour and do 112 if you wanted to, okay? You see the difference, right? So you can compress time right now and really do things a lot faster than we were ever able to do it. So just focus. And I like how Cherie talked about having a plan. It's very smart. You've got to have a plan. There's got to be consistency. As you talk to people, so I know I'm digressing here into building of the business, but you really need to know this stuff. You've got to write these things down. So when you're actually communicating with people, you have these facts, okay? You got to be able to tell people we're in 50 countries, Here's the revenue, approaching 3 billion US a year. We're stock exchange listed. It's not guesswork, okay? We were voted one of the top 5 most trustworthy companies listed on the New York Stock Exchange. We've created more than 1,600 millionaires. We've voted the #1 at-home beauty device. You're not going to just all this stuff off. Okay? Don't do that. Don't just vomit all over them. You need to have these facts here in case the questions come up. Well, what makes your company so special, George? You know, why are your products so good? You know, well, we were voted the #1 at-home beauty device company in the world, and we took out 20% of the entire industry just with one device. Really? Yeah. Want to know more? Right? So you just got to have this stuff handy. And talk about the global business aspect. Talk about the possibility of you being able to start from your own backyard. And I'm using, you know, this southern part of Australia as an example. You can do this in your country, wherever you are, a different way. But imagine the ability to be able to connect with anyone, anywhere in the world, get them into the business. They plug into the infrastructure there, because we're in 50+ countries. Nu Skin is, okay? And then those people in turn can recruit or introduce or share information with anyone, anywhere in the world. And then in turn, they can introduce, and then it goes bang, 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 like that. Like a network all over the world. This is real. And when this starts happening, I guarantee you're going to lose sleep from excitement, okay? When I saw this happening in my business, I couldn't sleep. I was so excited because it comes home to you, oh my gosh, okay? This is really happening. People know people who know people who know people everywhere, okay? Do not underestimate the power of this business. People out there that knock it, they don't understand it. Because if they did, trust me, they would be doing it, okay? All right, now, I'll try and get to the next slide here really quick. So, couple of inviting tips and we'll finish up, okay? All right, so when you're talking to people or communicating with people, and there's different platforms for doing this now. You don't have to pick up a phone and do it, okay? You really want to be looking, if they're going to be brand reps with you, you know, potential leaders, you want to be looking for people with desire and ambition, okay? You can't make someone do what they don't want to do. It's not about you, it's about them. So you got to start asking the right questions of people. Find out a little bit about them. What's going on in their life? You know, don't grill them. You know, it's just casual conversation. How's things? I mean, how are you handling COVID? How has it affected your business? Chances are it has, right? And let them talk. And then you can, you know, really start getting into it. Once you recognize that, okay, maybe this person would want to have a look at our business. Look, I've partnered with a company that allows us to build a really strong, stable business with zero risk right from the comfort of our own homes. I mean, how would that sound to you? Okay. Or you could put it another way to them and say, do you know anyone that might be looking for something right now to build a second income stream? Yeah, what about me? They might say that, right? So you've just got to be able to be cool about it, ask the right questions. Don't be pushy. Don't be shovey. Nobody likes that. Let the other network companies do that stuff. We don't do that. We don't need to do that here. We've got great products. We've got a great compensation plan. We've got great leadership. Just be confident and cool about it, okay? In essence, find their why. You found yours, now you've got to find theirs, because it's not about you, it's about them, and whether we can provide something for them, whether it's a product that can help them, okay, or whether it's also a business opportunity that can help them, because you are helping people. Now, this one is a big one, and Nathan Ricks again mentioned this, and I've never forgotten it, and I want you to internalize this because it's really critical. Leaders drive lines through overlapping circles of influence. What that means is, even if you've recruited somebody into the business, you want to be able to help them dive into their circle of influence, and they in turn into their circle of influence. Because sometimes superstars, okay, people that are really going to move heaven and earth to get this done because they have a huge desire to be big in this business, sometimes they're going to appear really deep in your organization, okay? You're going to miss huge gems down here if you don't look for it. And sometimes you need the help of your upline to dive in and look for this because they've got a little more experience until you get the experience. That's okay, right? But I can tell you absolutely that when you find someone good, well, look, everybody's good, everybody's potentially good, but some people just move a little faster initially than others, okay? And that's okay. You know, so if you go down here and help somebody develop quickly and become an LOI and build other brand reps, I guarantee you it motivates the people above them to go, oh my gosh, look at that. There's stuff really growing big under there. How do I take advantage of this? All right. And then all of a sudden, people shake up, you know, get in line and really start building. Okay. This has happened for me numerous times in my business. I know it's happened to Sharon. I know it's happened to a lot of other leaders here. Tommy, you know, we've developed great leaders deep, and it's ricocheted back up and created incredible leadership all the way through the lines. Okay. And that's where you have long-term permanent growth. Okay. So how to build a business really quick. This is the same cycle as it was when I joined the business. You invite or you know, put out some feelers to people to see if they're interested in the business. Let them see the business. Let them see the product, obviously, but let them see the business side too. If they're interested in the business, show them the money. Don't be afraid. Money's not a dirty word. It makes the world go round. Okay. Sponsor them. You got to know how to sponsor them. Okay. Very easy to do. It's free. Okay. And then in turn, train them how to do exactly the same thing. That's it. That's the teach a person to fish principle. If you can train someone to do those other three things, okay, and you don't have to be good at presenting. There's plenty of great videos online that they can go watch, and that'll do the presenting for them, okay? People are going to get it, okay? If they're in the right place in their life, they're going to get it, okay? If they're happy doing what they're doing and they're on the path that they want in life, they're probably not going to do the business, but gee, they can use our products, can't they? Yeah. All right, so I'll end up with this. And I lived by this, okay? Particularly in the beginning of the business, I had to ingrain this. George, you've got to be prepared to do what a lot of other people won't. If you do today what most people won't, then for the rest of your life, you can do what most people can't, okay? If you want to be better than somebody in a sport or a discipline, then you're going to have to do what they're not prepared to do. Simple as that, okay? All the people that are competing in the Olympics right now would have done exactly that. If they wanted to be the best in their discipline, then they've gone a little bit above and beyond what everybody else did who's watching the Olympics. Simple as that, okay? And it's the same in this business. Luck plays in your favor if you're consistent. Luck doesn't just fall out of the sky. Luck comes from hard work. It really does. Okay, preparation meets opportunity, but you've actually got to take action. All right, so hopefully, I know I've gone way over time, sorry about that, but hopefully that's helped a little bit focus in on where the real big opportunity is here. Okay, and you know, wish you all great success. Thanks.
Thanks, George. That was incredible. That was great. Sorry to rush you as well with the time limitation. And if everyone can stay for another 5 more minutes, that would be great. George, yeah. So George, would it be okay to stop sharing the screen? That would be awesome. Thank you. Hey, we're gonna do some recognition and some shout out, okay? This will be a really good opportunity for us to all to see each other. If you can just turn on your video. Don't worry if you got messy hair or messy house, it's all cool, right? We're all family here. We're gonna do some shout out. We're gonna do it slightly differently. So if you are the sponsor, could you also basically mention the people that we're going to go by new LOI, qualifying brand rep, and then so forth. So Tommy, I'll go to you. Did you have any shout out for new LOIs? No? Okay, cool. Shireen, we go to you.
Anyone new LOI?
Do you want to just say their name?
LOI trong nhóm không mấy chị em ơi? And new LOI from the Vietnamese team? From other teams?
Yeah.
We only have
probably not here. Okay, we'll go to the next. we'll go to Shireen. Shireen, did you want to call out the new LOI from your team?
Yeah. Okay. So congratulations, new LOI. We have Clara. Hello, say hello so that we can see you. Hello, Clara. Hi, Clara. Hi.
Congratulations.
Okay. Hi. Good one. And Yenjo. Hi, Yenjo. Say hello.
I know Yenjo just finished a night shift as a nurse and she just hopped on. So congratulations, Yenjo. Where are you? We can't see you. We just want to congratulate you. I think she's here somewhere. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Yenjo. And then we're going to go to qualifying brand reps. Tommy, did you want to sing out any qualifying brand reps in your team, their names? Sorry, you're muted at the moment, Tommy. Sorry.
Maybe I have spoken Vietnamese a bit. Có anh chị nào là giám đốc mới không à? Đưa tay cái nào. Any new brand rep, please put your hands up. Cool.
Qualifying brand reps. Sorry, qualifying brand reps. Yeah, qualifying. We'll go to qualifying brand reps and we'll go to brand reps. Okay. Maybe they can let you know and then we can do a shout out for them. Okay, Tommy. We'll go back to Shireen. Shireen, did you want to kind of sing out the names for your qualifying brand reps?
Yeah. Qualified brand reps. Okay. When I spell your name, you say hello. Okay. Chimin. Hello, Chimin.
Probably busy right now. Okay. So we have.
We cut you. Okay.
Hi. Congratulations.
That was my name.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jimin. And we have, I think Nikki left just now. Okay. And we say congratulations to Nikki. And congratulations to Gina. Is Gina here?
She's up in Cairns, warm weather.
Okay. The next one is Winnie. Hi, Winnie. Are you here?
Winnie is got video switched off. That's okay.
We got
And
you.
then-
We got you. You're not focused. We got you. and then okay, Sharon, your turn, right?
Yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to Shireen, new qualifying brand rep, Shireen Cole. Congratulations. Yay. And Marissa, new qualifying brand rep. Just give us a wave. That would be awesome. I think I saw you before, Marissa, somewhere. Okay, awesome. Just give us a wave. Thanks, Marissa. Congratulations. Okay, now we're going to go to new brand reps. Tommy, if you want to sing out your new brand reps name, they can give us a wave.
I know we have some new brand reps. Trong nhóm mình là có giám đốc mới á, mọi người leader mình biết ai đọc tên nha, hình như Cook có 4 người. I think Cook has 4 new brand rep. So yep. Cook.
Yeah, but hello everyone. They have the 4 brand reps. First they didn't accept there. Maybe town we have one people for the name for the lady is in under Thao Nguyen and Nguyen Thanh Hong and Mr. Sin Mi Chun and another people is Hương Nguyên and another people is other 4 people.
New, so new. Can't remember.
Yeah, so 4 people. So maybe today, in the morning earlier. So some people not in there. So it's a 4B for the brand rep. Yeah, it's this one.
Congratulations! Congratulations. Shireen, did you want to sing out
the next?
Yeah,
the next very exciting. We announce our new brand reps. Yeah, new brand reps is Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Hi, Lynn. Say, Lynn, you want to tell us? Are you excited? No. Yeah. Okay. Lynn always inspire me. Okay, and then the next
Can
one.
I just say something? Can I just jump in quickly? Lynn became a brand rep during quarantine because she moved country, and then she was in quarantine in the hotel serving her 14 days. And when she hit brand rep, so congratulations, Lynn.
Thank you. It's actually falling back to my daughter-in-law.
Yeah, Melissa, right?
Melissa.
Melissa, okay. Melissa is great. Okay, and then the next one is our new lapis. Okay, new lapis.
Sorry,
is it?
Can we? Sorry. Can we go to a new goal first? Sorry.
Okay.
Should we go to a new goal? Yeah. Tommy, did you want to sing out any of your team members for new goal?
Yeah. We have
How is the goal? Yeah.
well,
I'm
actually, new
How
leopard. I wait for the leopard. So anyone in the team have a new goal? I think in Cook team has some new goal.
How can you talk in with your goal in the town? Can you talk in Thai?
Yeah, Thao, you want to say something? Congratulations, Thao.
Just newly be qualified gold rep. Nice to meet you, everyone. It's nice to talk to you all, and then to see a lot of new faces and hear a lot of information. So here we come. I've been getting to know more about the product, more about people, and working along with people in different country and different states. So hello.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Tommy, we'll go to you for the new lapis. Do you want to sing out anyone?
We got new
Yeah.
lapis. I know Linda is a new lapis, but I don't think she's gonna say.
The leopard is Chan Yun Chin. So she didn't hear in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And Shireen, sorry, we missed a new goal, Melissa. Yeah. Do you want to just? She's not here at the moment. I know she's not.
She's working.
That's cool.
She's working.
Yeah, she's working. Yeah. Shireen, we'll go to lapis. Yeah. Do you want to go to new lapis?
Okay. So new lapis is Sandy. Hello, Sandy. I know you are here. Hi, there's Sandy. Sandy, you want to speak some sentence?
可以讲华语啊，可以讲华语啊。
讲啊，我会讲啊，他们不会听而已。
All good. Morning, everyone.
Congratulations, Sandy. Okay, so we're gonna move along. Sorry, we're a few minutes over. Any new Ruby, Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Blue Diamond? Tommy?
Coming soon.
I'm not sure the new one.
Coming soon.
Cook is a diamond, Yen is emerald, and we have lapis as well. I'm not sure they're here, but yeah. And what about me?
Oh yeah, George, you need to recognize Tommy.
Presidential direct.
Yeah, new team lead. Yay!
Team lead. Yeah. Well done, Tommy. Well deserved.
Thanks, George.
Congratulations. And sorry, I just saw Umar as well, new qualifying brand rep that just joined us. So congratulations, Umar. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much. I know that you have to go, but what we're going to do, George, I know that you're really busy, but what we're going to do, because I think everything is so great to just solidify everything, we're going to do something different. We're going to automatically assign you to what I call breakout room. Okay. So you're going to be automatically assigned to a breakout room. And what you want to do is name 3 things that you've learned that you're going to implement and do straight away into your business. 3 things. It's all about accountability, right? So we're going to assign you into, and then do it quickly, and then we'll finish off. Okay. So we're going. Yeah, you got. You got to go, right? Do you want to assign me as the host? Then that way we're not going to. Yeah. If you need to go.
I can pull out, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So Zoom is going to assign you to randomly into groups, and please name 3 things that you're going to implement straight into your business that you're going to do. Okay. Thanks, everyone. All right, let's go.
Kill the record.
Yeah.
So which room I'm in?
It will just do it automatically.
Okay.
Okay, you just need to join the rooms. So there are several rooms. Yeah. Hey, George. There's 3 rooms. This is a cool function, George. Greg, have you got a room to go to? Everyone else?
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. It just assigns automatically. Can you see it? Can you see the functionality?
I got offered it, but I don't have it in. I think
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked out. It's pretty good though. Join breakout room. I might do it anyway for the heck of it.
Yeah, do it. I don't know. Greg, are you unassigned? We'll assign you to room 3. Okay. Gina? Greg, are you in a room?